welcome over to the penultimate race of the NR2003 PMU Cup Series Season 6 here at Las Vegas. We're race number 29, of course, and out of our 30 races here, and this is still a long run of this whole season we're doing right now, with lots of delays, postponements, and all that, but we are coming close to an end. So we're here at the memorable, what we say is one of the most memorable races we've ever held here in the series. And of course, that is Las Vegas. For those who might have remembered the fatal collision 2 seasons ago. So this I sometimes refer to as a memorial race or something. So. But now we're here at Las Vegas for another race here. So things are getting really down to the wire now in the championship as we go through the current standings as of at this time right now. So after last race at Charlotte, is actually the longest ever race ever to be held in the series, with just over 3 hours of racing, but had came to an end with Jameson winning that particular race. He was pretty much the most dominant driver in that particular race, having led I think most of the laps. I guess he led the most laps in this race. I may have to try and see if I can double check that. So, but Jameson put on a really dominant performance to take that win, and that would be a huge boost for him for the championship. So now we go through the standings right now. So after this race, Tari Lowell, after a top 10 finish, I think he finished in the top 10 in the last race. Yes, he did. He finished 4th place. So after a strong running in that race, he now leads the point standings in the chase, having overtaken Kynderrick Meeks, who unfortunately had a very disappointing run, which led to his early retirement in that race. So since then, this has took a hard hit on Meeks, as he is now in 2nd place behind Tari Lowell. Sheridan is now up into 3rd place. David Dixon had a really disappointing run, only finished, he retired from the race and ended up classifying 27th place. But only 2 points meant that he lost a couple of spots down the standings. He's now in 4th place now. Jameson now up to 5th after that victory he did. And Wright Sr, he just used the disappointment for him. Well, he had quite a good run during that race until his chances of finishing in that race ended after being involved in one of the yellow caution collisions, one of the collisions that brought out one of several cautions. Then behind Wright Sr is Blake Parker. Blake Parker is still clinging on to dear life for what he hoped would be a miracle to happen, which could hopefully try and keep his championship hopes alive. So Blake Parker, despite failing to score points last race, he's still in the running for the championship. So those are only drivers that are still in mathematical contention for the championship, whilst the rest have sadly been eliminated. So the drivers of the chase that have been eliminated: Drew Walker, after that collision he got involved, which certainly is the last straw for his championship hope. So he is now ruled out of what could be a 2nd championship for him. And Flandre Wilson, currently 9th, she's also eliminated after what would have been a promising run for her. But then, once again, like many drivers, we've seen a lot of drivers in the chase that got taken out in collisions, and a lot of them actually didn't finish the race. So Flandre Wilson is one of them, no exception. So Flandre Wilson, since that race, she's now eliminated. Riley Hill as well, also got tagged in a collision, so he's also eliminated. He's currently in 10th. Sophia Petty already eliminated in 11th, and Xander Howell in 12th. So those are your top 12 drivers in order who are currently in the chase, even though that some of them are still in contention for the championship mathematically. So let's get on with it, as I double check the Discord to make sure that I check everyone else. So yeah, I'm just checking to see how everyone is doing. So anyway, let's get started. So where are we? Right, so let's get on with it. It's time for the most important words in motor racing. Actually, no. I thought we did the qualifying session. My bad. The qualifying session. So, who's gonna start where? Who's gonna start on pole? Let's see. Take your picks, everyone. It's gonna be Alejo. He will start in pole position. Leland Hill will start in second place. In fact, don't forget, Leland Hill has been a star of this particular track. He has won like 3 races, so it's like just over 50% of all the races that we've done here in the series. Oh, and I almost forgot, we have a change of drivers as before we continue down the order. So whoops. So don't forget, I almost forgot to mention, last race was also quite a really good race. It was a really exciting race, and there was also some shocking turns of events. And one of the most eventful moments was, of course, Albert Strass getting involved. Albert Strass got involved in a serious collision, which actually echoed the moments of Richard Petty Jr., for those who do remember that particular crash in season 4, I think. Yeah, season 4. So basically, Albert Strass got tagged onto the wall, and then another car came and smashed him right on the driver's side, leaving him with multiple injuries. And as a result of that, he has now been ruled out for the rest of the season. So driver taking over will be Jack Halleck, who will abandon his 17 rod to take over the 44 car. So that's the only change as of now. So anyway, that's all. Anyway, so continue down the qualifying standings. So Leggio first, Lean Hill second, Avery Hamilton third. He led a few laps back at last race of Charlotte. Quinn Marley fourth place, Wright Sr fifth, Riley Hill sixth, Nicky Rives seventh, Flandre Wilson eighth, Solomon Sheridan ninth, and 10th Ray Ayanami. And let's take a look at the contenders. David Dixon still a little qualifying, but not as bad as what we thought. Last qualifying for him was pretty bad. Let's hope he can rejuvenate his chances of championship from there. So David Dixon will start in 20th. Kynderrick Meeks 21st. Jameson's 3 cars will start really close to each other from 20 to 22nd positions. And Blake Parker, 27th, not in a good place at the moment where he wants to be. He could lose his championship if he finishes in that position. And who else? And Tari Lowell. Shocking how shocking we're seeing right now. Your points leader will start near the back in 37th place. Well, he's got a lot of work to pull out if he wants to keep his championship lead. In fact, we have seen a lot of lead changes so far in the past few races, so let's hope that, I don't know, I'm just eager to get this race done over with so I can find out the standings after this race. So, as I'll double check last minute, and then we're going. So, anyway, let's get on with the famous words in motor racing. Hang on, I'll double check. Okay, things are looking good. Still looking good. Right. Here we go. Here are the famous words in motor racing.
Drivers, start your engines!
If anyone can hear me, do let me know. In fact, I'll check it out right now. Okay, looking good. Alright then, let's keep going. Apologies for having to go back and check. Anyway. Let's go back to make sure that everyone starts as planned without any problems. Dex Mizaki, last place. Don't know if I saw a Dex Mizaki, but we have to wait and see. In fact, let me check it out right now. Yeah, he did start in 38th status. So maybe I'm hearing something else. So anyway, so let's see. Let's take a look towards the back and see how everyone is continuing on. So everyone seemed to be all up in order as expected to see. So currently the highest in contention in terms of starting grid positions, Wright Sr is currently in 5th place. And Riley alongside him. So 2 championship contenders sharing the 3rd row. The 4th row, I mean. Sorry, the 3rd row. I was right the first time. As we're about to go green here for the next 6-7 laps here at Las Vegas. Alright, Alejo, I almost forgot. I think he won. Wait, did he win Las Vegas? I think he won Las Vegas last race, if I remember correctly. And already, he seemed to be on a boom right now. Hopefully, he can go 2 in a row. Unless I'm wrong. But please do let me know. I know Alright, Alejo did win a race last race. And I was pretty certain it was this track. As looks like the leading hill is struggling to keep his 2nd place. He's got his semi-teammate around him, and Wright Sr, he almost about to touch the 54 car. Not what he wants, not what Leading Hill wants to see. So Wright Alejo takes the lead here at Las Vegas after lap 2, and so far it's all running smoothly at the moment. Let's hope. And looks like Blake Parker's got problems. So we'll take a look what happened to Blake Parker. So Blake Parker, we have some reports of problems from Blake Parker. So reporting problems, Blake Parker. So I think we've seen reports that Blake Parker had some problems when it was starting the race. It might have been some electronic issue or some sort of thing. But at the moment, it doesn't look good for his championship now, and he's stopping right there. And he doesn't seem to be going anywhere. And after 2 laps, he's I think he's got out. Don't know what happened there. Let's take a look and see if he actually did pit it for some reason. I don't know. But it seems to me that he only just went to stop there. I think there must have been some issues with Blake Parker. But now, looks like his championship hope is done. Because now, as it stands right now, there's no way he's going to keep his championship right now. Unless if all his contenders don't score any points. Actually, no. Because after this race, because he's now 68 points away from the leader. If he doesn't score any points, then that's pretty much it for him. Anyway, Cameron Sr. up into the lead. How did it all happen down there? We'll take a look at it and see how did it all change. Originally it was at Lejo, and now it's, I don't know what happened, what got there, but anyway, so Cameron Sr. He was climbing up the order right there. He got past Leland Hill, and now he's getting around the number 2 car, and he makes a pass on the 2 car. And he goes for the lead. Leland Hill going right behind him, and so does his brother. It seems as though that we might see them starring at this track again. I think one race, it might have been season 4 if I remember correctly, that this track at Las Vegas where Leland Hill and Riley Hill actually dominated each other in the race, with Leland Hill taking the checkered flag. Oh, and the Riley Hill now up front of his brother now. So up into 2nd place. He's trying to keep his championship hopes alive. Oh no, I almost forgot he's out of contention. So what am I thinking right there? Why am I thinking in the first place that Cameron Sr. would share a 3rd row with Riley Hill as both of my championship contenders? I wouldn't have said that if I knew it at then. Anyway, oh, close shave. Oh, okay, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about this. Anyway, Leland Hill, really close shave. Let's take a look and see how did it all happen. It looks as though Riley Hill almost got taken out by Leland Hill once again. Almost close contact. This is not the first time we're seeing this happening. So I think Leland Hill is just trying to win a race here again. He wins. He won 3 races here at this track. Could he make it a 4th? Things can happen here. But he has got the chase down Cameron Sr. for the lead. Nicky Rive up into 1st place now. I think Nicky Rive did a really good job at this track as well last race. She was racing in the high positions on numerous occasions during that race. And it looks as though Sheridan is on its way now. He's creeping up. He's climbing up the order now. And Leland Hill closing in on Cameron Sr. now. Cameron Sr. is still leading at the moment. Leland Hill right behind him. Let's hope we see a lead change coming up. Here comes Leland Hill. Leland Hill take the lead. And we have a caution. What happened? Why we have a caution? I just saw this coming. Why we have a caution here? Oh, there's smoke coming up. Oh, Flandre Wilson. Flandre Wilson. Another heartbreak for Flandre Wilson. What happened down here? Let's take a look. Flandre Wilson. CG tried to go free. Why? Oh my gosh, Drew Walker as well. 2 former contenders have taken each other out. What is going on with these 2, especially Drew Walker? Things are getting had it with Drew Walker. What on earth? What's happened? Drew Walker's fortunes are getting badder and badder. In fact, I don't think he scored any points in the last 3 races, or he's not going to score any points. But look at this. Ooh. Just a lucky guy there for Thethar Cohen Jr., who got tagged in the middle but was barely able to escape. to lap 10, and this is what we've seen right now. So let's look at it again. You can see Flandre Wilson tried to overtake on the inside, but wasn't able to make it. He surrounded Thetford Cohen Jr. and had taken out Drew Walker and punting him onto the wall. Going on board, Flandre Wilson. On board Drew Walker. And this is the car that got surrounded. Cesar Cohen Jr. Let's take a look at it again for the last time. Oh, whoa. Did Cesar Cohen Jr. manage to save it with only his tires? I gotta see more of Cesar Cohen Jr. the moment after he got tagged with Wilson and Drew Walker. You can see he barely was able to make it with largely unscathed. He was largely unscathed after the collision. Anyway, so pit stop coming in. Who is going to come out of pit road? Who's going to come out of pit road first? That's a big question mark. And then we have seniors Riley Hill and Solomon Sheridan up into second and third. Layden Hill fourth. Fifth goes to oh my gosh, Alajo's got a problem. In fifth was Avery Hamilton, but alright to Alajo. It's stuck in his pit box. What is going on with Alajo? And he starts way at the back. Alajo seems to have bad luck in the pit lane, and it took him a long time for him to get back out. And sadly, he's gonna do the restart on last place. What a bad moment for Alajo. Let's take a look at this new paint scheme. We've almost forgot that's been entered for this race. Originally for Darlington, until the car basically they basically didn't send the car on time, so now they're doing it in Las Vegas instead. So look at this grave digger scheme that Meeks is driving right now. We hope this would keep him hopeful of a potential championship win during the season. Hopefully this season we might see a double champion here. And Kynderrick Meeks is the only guy to do it. Wright Sr. might still win and score his what would be his second championship in a row if he's able to pull it off. But at the moment, he's in a much more comfortable position at the moment. So at the moment, it is looking good for him that we could see him in the championship running as we come up to the final race at Auto Club, which is up next. Solomon Sheridan is right behind Riley Heath in third place at the moment. Sheridan, a former winner here at this track, and could be a good chance of him of winning to hopefully give him more hope of winning a championship. He's been one of the most consistent drivers in the series, and he wants to continue on his momentum of winning races and hopefully a championship in the future. Anyway, so the pace truck pulls in and away we go again. Wright Sr. Will he hold on to his lead? Here comes Solomon Sheridan, getting past Riley Hill now for second place. And there he goes. Oh, Jack Halleck's out of the race with a piston failure. Let's find out what happened. Oh, before that, take a look at Sheridan. Take a look at Sheridan. He's trying to make a move on the 88. Will he take the lead this time? He's going on an easier pass. Yes, he does. Sheridan will take the lead. It looks as though Avery Hamilton is joining in the party right there. As this could be, or perhaps not. Riley Hill is getting back up. He's going. He's trying to take back third place. He's got grip on the inside. He's got Lean Hill, his brother, up behind him for possibly assistance, I suppose. I guess they're like, oh my gosh, another collision. What's going on? And John Palmer's also, he's this time got involved. Let's see what happened again. Oh my gosh. Someone somehow got held up. I think Drew Walker's the one who hold the drivers up. He was a blocker, and oh my gosh, there we go, Drew Walker again. Oh my gosh. Things aren't looking better for Drew Walker. I don't know what is going on. I guess it's caused by a lap car, but I don't know. Drew Walker's basically he's not himself. Perhaps you call it Snickers. He's not himself when he was hungry, and then he basically got clipped by John Palmer, which brought out the second caution. So let's take a look again at Drew Walker. So how everyone got held up. John Palmer seemed to miraculously escape with his life. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Let's take a look what happened to Jack Halleck. So Jack Halleck basically, yep, he blew up. He blew up. So Jack Halleck in the number 44 car, his debut with the 44 has ended prematurely with a piston failure. Anyway, let's get back to lap 21. We will restart the race, hopefully get a clean run out of it. Anyway, we're here. We started a bit late, but anyway, we're back on. Oh my gosh, free wide, almost free wide at one point. And Drew Walker is now retired from the race. Anyway, let's go up the order again. And Camrade still leads at the moment. Solomon Sheridan had led at least a couple of laps at some point before the second caution came out. So now he's going to try again on the 88. What will he do on the 88? He wants to win another race at least. Here comes the 11 car. trying to get past the 88 car now. But the 88 seems to have the better running up the front now. Riley Hill in 3rd place, Leighton Hill in 4th place. 5th place, Kenzie Simmons. 6th place, Avery Hamilton. And 7th place, going to be 7th place, I think, soon. But it's the battle for 7th between Quimani and Nikki Rive. Then we have Joey Maddox, and then we have last race winner James Jameson climbing up. So we might see more of Jameson in this race. Things are looking good, and Sheridan takes the lead. Here at Las Vegas, and Riley Hill will take 2nd place, and Cameron Sr. will lose another position to Leighton Hill. So he loses to Sheridan and both the Hill brothers down into 4th. And looks as if Riley Hill is going to try even further on Sheridan. What will Sheridan do? Will he defend that position? Yes, he does. But Riley Hill may have better plans. It looks as though that the Hill brothers may have better plans. That is something we got to look at further on. For this race, Cameron Sr. is going to strike back again on the Hill brothers now. He's trying to take one of them aside and hopefully get right in the middle. In fact, he's probably going to try and get both of them in one go. I don't think he'll be able to take them all in one go. Probably one at least. As you can see, Riley Hill defends his position. He's now up front again. So Cameron Sr. up into 3rd at least. He's going to try it again. He's going to try, and Riley Hill is going to try it on the 11 car now. He's getting close on the 11 car. But what will the 11 car do? I don't know how he's coping with leading at the moment, but we'll have to see whether he's going to be more dominant and just continue leading on, or will he just lose it after a short term of him leading. And here comes Cameron Sr. He's climbing back the order once again. He's got both the Hill brothers now. Now he's got Riley Hill out of the way. He's now up in the 2nd place. And Kenzie Simmons is getting closer. She's also contending for 2nd place as well. Kenzie Simmons seems to have quite a good run down there. Oh, James Jameson climbing up. James Jameson is climbing up. He's in 7th place now. And he's getting better and better right there. This thing seems to be getting better and better for him for the championship. It's all looking good. Let's take a look at David Dixon. That's the most important thing we need to see. He's right there in 27th place. And he's coming off a bit slowly. He's coming up a bit slowly, but I don't think he's in a really good position right there. In fact, here's the more bad news. That he's got another contender that is already pretty much eliminated from the championship running, and he's right in front of him. Yeah, Dixon is right in front of Parker. And Meeks, I don't know what he's doing, and he's pretty much out of the points. I don't know why he's running so low at the moment. He needs to act up if he wants to keep his chances of winning championship. And Sheridan is up in the lead still. Senior still in 2nd place. I think Kenzie Simmons, oh no, maybe not Kenzie Simmons. I think Jameson's going to try and give some cars a push before he try and get up the running board. Pretty much he's still climbing up the order. Now we have 3 leading multiple cars now together. So looks as though teamwork might be coming up. Solomon Sheridan about to lose his lead again to Cam Wright Sr. We've gone past the halfway mark now. And Flandre Wilson is struggling with his damaged rear damaged car. And Solomon Sheridan is now going to lose it. Will he defend the position, or will Senior get that lead? Ooh, close shave for Cam Wright Sr. He almost took the lead, but not yet, but will soon. And In front goes Senior again. And the Hill brothers are now working up together. This is those getting teamwork for the Hill, for the leading motorsports cars. Right in an army up into 9th. Where is Tari Lowell though? That's the big question. He's right there in a promising 16th place. With championship contenders, some of them in the higher runnings. It may be that we'll see at least 2 or 3 cars dropped out of the championship running after this race. Here comes Sheridan once again on the 88 car. It's 2 contenders going together. This would certainly be an explosive start to. This would be an explosive end to the season. Certainly, with championship contenders really battling for survival right there. And Bradley Hill giving both cars a push up front. And Lean Hill on his brother now. Four Toyotas now going double foul on each side. Let's go at the rear of Solomon Sheridan. And closing in goes the 88 now. Now top 3 are closing together now. Senior's got a bit of drafting now from Lane Ho that will give him more of an advantage now. In the lead he goes, the 88. And Leon Hill is now around the 11 car now. I think he wants to try and make a move. And there he goes, drafting it goes. The 88 and 54 both overtake the 11 car for first and second respectively. Senior now back into the lead. And here comes the lap car of Flandre Wilson. Now this is going to be, hopefully things will play differently compared to the last race of Charlotte, where we've seen drivers like Dylan Hayden being a lap car all round. Let's see how friendly will Flandre Wilson be. Oh, Senior is losing a bit of room now. Oh, but he manages to hold. I think Flandre was trying to keep control of the car, but I don't know why she's pacing more right now. She's in more of a pace. I don't know if she's trying to get more control or something to try and get more pace. And Senior comfortably gets past, and he's now opening up a gap of his lead right now. And Jameson joins in now. Some drivers having trouble. Riley Hill having a bit of trouble getting around the 23 car. I'm bound to say that a lap car is going to get tagged with a lead lap car at some point. Now 4 cars joining in. Hill, Jameson, Sheridan, and Senior. Now Sheridan trying to get past the 88 now. Once again for the lead. Will he go for it? Oh, not quite. 88 responds. Lee Hill will try and get around the 11 now. The 11 says, I'm not having any of that. I just want to try and win a race. In fact, these two are former winners, so I think these two are certainly hungry to retain their crowns at this track. And he's really getting heated up from these drivers now. Oh, a bit of a tap. Oh, a bit of a close one on Lee Hill. I think he almost took a big risk there on the 11 car with a sneaky pass, but that honestly never didn't work. So now Hill is stuck in 3rd place right now, but still together on these top 3 cars. Solomon Sheridan is going to try again on the 88 now, but will the 88 respond, or will the 11 hold on to that lead? They're going side by side still, the 88 versus the 11. Solomon Sheridan, I think he appears to go a bit early now. He loses pace now. He was so close. He was so close. And here he comes. Now he finally gets the pace. He's now up in front now, taking Lee Hill with him. So Solomon Sheridan now leads again. Things are getting better and better and better for these drivers now. And I think Lee Hill is going to try this time on the 11. He wants to take the lead for the first time. But we don't know how he's going to do it. We thought he might have a plan set in stone. I don't think he's going to do it at the moment. But we know he can try again. On the 11 car, I think Jameson's going to get around him as well at the rear. Hill's going to go for it. Will he go for the lead for the first time in this race? Here he comes, and Jameson's got his, that's his teammate behind him. I think he's trying to prevent Solomon Sheridan from getting anywhere near his teammate. Maybe have a set in stone plan at the moment to hopefully could try and eventually getting up in the lead. So Lee Hill now leads. This could be his 4th race here at this track, if he can continue to pull it off. Jameson could be up for 2 wins in a row if he can win this race. Now we have Hill Motorsports 1 and 2. Similar picture what we saw back at Charlotte. Lee Hill seems to have the better runnings in the last few races. Now he's got Jameson alongside him right now. And John Palmer is nowhere close and he's nowhere far now. So a thing to watch out for. They're going side by side. Here comes Jameson as Lee Hill loses grip. Oh my gosh, they're still going side by side, side by side, side by side. And they're still holding on to it. but I'm pretty sure one of them is going to come up front very soon. There we go. Lynn Hill is still up front now. Let's get an onboard camera of Solomon Sheridan. 15 laps to go here at Las Vegas. And we are seeing drivers changing and changing and changing and changing. Now Lynn Hill is up front. But there might be bad news because John Palmer is nowhere far, and I think they are getting faster and faster than John Palmer. Let's take a look at the standings right now. And I'm likely gonna say, I think 2 or 3 cars will lose their chances of a championship this season. They're gonna get eliminated after this race. I can see that coming. Anyway, Jameson up in front now. I honestly didn't really see it properly, but let's take a look at how Jameson made a move. Let's take a look at it. It was just a lap ago where Jameson went for his teammate now. And they were going side by side. And still going side by side. And finally Jameson gets up front. And we have the perils of John Palmer coming up. Less than 10 laps to go. And Jameson could go up for 2 in a row. Solomon Sheridan gets past John Palmer. As in, he laps John Palmer. And Senior closing in on the 19 now. Lane Hill still no way of getting past John Palmer as of yet. And he's going to have to make a move if he wants to get back towards them before the end of the race. The time is ticking right now as we have like 7 to 8 laps to go. Yeah, so 8 laps to go. Here comes Senior on the 19 car. And he's going to get past. He does get past. But will Jameson get back at him? He's going to get back at him. These cars seem to be quite strong at the moment, so things are going really well for him. But will he be able to win the race? It looks like chances are fading because now Sheridan is coming right at him right now. He's coming at him right now. 6 laps to go. Here comes Sheridan. This is going to give Jameson some sort of a reaction. Oh, almost 3 wide at one point. Oh, no way of getting past the 19 car. 19 car appears to be losing his tires right now. Is he going to go for it this time? I think Senior could get 5 wins in his in a season. That could be record breaking, I think. He's gonna try and go for it. 4 more laps to go, and Senior's pulling it off right now. And Simon Sheridan resigns. Any chance of winning at the moment. So now I think it's going to be between Senior and Jameson. And Jameson getting close. 3 laps to go. Here comes Jameson. Could he get up for 2 in a row? No, he does not yet. Not yet. We're coming up to the penultimate lap now. Penultimate lap now. They're getting closer and closer together now. Here comes Sheridan. This might be too late for him to win a race now, and that is going to cause a distraction to the 19 car. Yep, it looks as though Senior's getting more comfortable now, but unless if anything happens last minute. Whoa, Jameson. Go for it. It doesn't look like it. Senior closes the door. And that's it. I guess Senior's won it. Pretty much. Yes, he's done it. Senior has taken the checkered flag to win at Las Vegas. For what was actually a close race. What a close race we're seeing right now. A close race we're seeing right now. 88 wins, 19 second place, third place. The 11 car and the 54 car will finish in 4th place. 15 will finish 5th. 52 will finish 6th. The 90 car will finish 7th. The 51 car will finish 8th. The 18 car will finish 9th, and the 25 car will finish 10th. That's it. That's it now. So that's it for this race. Anyway, so Cam Wright Sr. wins, and we go through the rest of the points finishes right now. So Wright Jr. 11th, Thimonales 12th, Thimmons 13th, Nola Hamilton 14th, Sophia Petty 15th, Dex Miyazaki 16th, Ruben Gonzalez 17th, Carl Waters 18th, Tari Lowell 19th, Daniel Bouchard 20th. Nikki Rive 21st, Lola Churnside 22nd, Dylan Hayden 23rd, Alrighty Elijah 24th, Cat Rose 25th, David Dixon 26th, Kynderrick Meeks 27th, and Xander Howell 28th. Those are your point scorers. So I don't know how this will shake up the chase standings, which I probably won't know at the moment. So hopefully I'll find out before the next race at Auto Club. So 29 races down, 1 to go before we finish season 6. Before we go, let's take a look at the fastest lap time. Who will that be? It's going to be Solomon Sheridan, 30.135. So I'll keep showing. And we go back. And we'll go back to the qualifying round. Just for those who have missed it. And fastest lap time. So, sorry. Did I check it properly? I did check it properly. So, all looking good. Right. So, let's wrap it up short and sweet. For as we move on to the final race at Auto Club. This will be a battle showdown with some of the cars, which I will confirm who will make it to the final race. So thank you everyone for taking part in today's stream, and hopefully we'll see you all there at Auto Club coming up next. So take care everyone, and I shall see you all there very, very soon.